The following contest is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring.
All right, welcome to High Voltage, everyone. First match of the card. Got Razor and Chris Blade of Late Trinity versus Mo Hero and a partner of his choosing.
And their opponents, first.
It looks like he has chosen Kid Psycho as his partner.
5 pounds. Kid Psycho! And from New York, weighing in at 163 pounds, May Hero!
All right, about to get this match started. Chris and Razor Blade of Late Trinity versus Mo Hero and Kid Psycho. Starting out with some strikes. Kid Psycho with a reverse slam and a springboard moonsault. Mo with a elbow shot to Chris in the corner. Then Razor nails a belly-to-belly suplex on Mo, but then gets caught by some kicks from Kid Psycho. Mo with the woman for a power slam, but got reversed to a reverse DDT. Hits up, Psycho puts Razor in the corner, Razor reverses. Mo Hero throws Chris Blade into the steps. Kid Psycho nails a backbreaker on Razor Blade in the ring. Tries to go for a butt flop, look like. Kid Psycho with a striking combination. Chris Blade got reversed, and then he reverses. Chris Blade with a back suplex to Mo Hero. Then turns his attention to Kid Psycho nails him with a rolling cutter. And No Hero throws Chris back into the corner. Kid Psycho throws Razor into the corner. Oh, miscommunication. Chris Blade just nailed a springboard leg drop on his own tag team partner. And quickly turns his attention back to Mo with stomps. And then hits him with a stunner. Kid Psycho nails a Hurricane Run on Razor, then gets a knee to the face and a spear. Chris going for the pin. Kid Psycho kicks out at 2. Razor with a Lutez press on Mo. Razor with a quick kick and then a spring clothesline. Chris with that high voltage kick. Mo kicks out at 2. Chris went for a famouser, but Kid Psycho reversed it into a power bomb. Razor's going for looks like a neck breaker. Spinning neck breaker from Chris to Kid Psycho. Mo just took a sledgehammer to the top of the head and he got thrown into the corner. He got nailed right in the nuts with that dang sledgehammer. Kid Psycho went for a combination, but then Razor took over. Mo's trying to go for a roll up. A 1 count. Mo's going to do some mud hole stomping. Kid Psycho with a super kick, followed by a spin out splash on the ground. Chris Blade with a striking combo on the outside, with Kid Psycho with a striking combo on the inside. Looks like Kid Psycho going to go for something in the corner. A flipping DDT. Kid Psycho's going for the pin. Razor kicks out at 2. Mo throws Chris back into the ring. And then Chris nails Kid Psycho with a clothesline, but then misses the springboard leg drop. Kid Psycho with a backflip German suplex. Razor throws Mo into the corner. Mo nails a bulldog on Razor, while Kid Psycho does an airplane spin with his legs on Chris. Look like a tilt-a-whirl arm drag. Oh, Chris Blade with brass knuckles onto Mo Hero, busting him wide open. Now it looks like Chris Blade's going to go for the game over, which is the pedigree. Razor just nailed some type of roll-up move on Kid Psycho. Kid Psycho kicks out at 2. Chris Blade nailed a snatch spine buster on Mo Hero. Going for the 3 count. And that does it for this match. Blade Trinity with the win over Mo Hero and Kid Psycho in this Reno Tag Team match. And then Blades with their signature throw the loser out of the ring after the match. All right, this next match is the finale in the Spike versus Ricky Davison match. Rivalry, I meant to say. These two have been brawling for over the last months, attacking each other after each other's matches.
weighing in at 245
Trying to set up a score here tonight.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 237 pounds, Madman Ricky Macho Davidson.
This feud all started about a month and a half ago, and Ricky Davidson got the win over the then debuting Spike. Spike then took time off to figure out how he was going to get back at Ricky Davidson for spoiling his debut, which ignited the feud after the first pay-per-view last month. So we're going to see if Ricky can pick up yet another win over Spike, or if Spike can set up a score. Alright, ref, as this match started. Right out the gate, Ricky Davidson with a running shoulder block. Spike reverses the ground attack with a back body drop. Looks like he's going for a giant swing. Stomp to the back. Looks like he's going to try to squeeze his head in. Ricky Davidson with the reversal. Then a bulldog to Spike. So flip him over and rub his face into the mat. And you go hit him with the elbow drop between the shoulder blades. Spike reverses with the arm whip to the back and misses the coffin drop. Ricky gets back in the ring and looks like collarbone tie up. Ricky reverses and transitions to the back, trying to go for something else. Spike reverses into an arm drag and side headlock. Spike's trying to wear him down. Ricky rolls him through to get out of it. And hits him with a striking combination. Spike drops him for a roll up. Ricky reverses. Spike reverses again. And then Ricky kicks out. And then nails Spike with a jumping clothesline. And then a falling elbow drop. And another falling elbow drop. Now he's going to pick him up for the ground for what looks like a running power slam. And then Enzo Follow up with his double dropping elbow drop again. Followed by another running power slam. Nope, he switched this one into a dominator. Now he's going to go up top. Well, I guess it's probably an elbow drop. Nails the elbow drop. Going for a quick pin. Spike kicks out at 2. Looks like Ricky Davison is going for his signature elbow shot. Spike drops down to reverse it. Nails him with a leaping kick straight to the face. Ricky reverses with the enziguri. And then Ricky's going to taunt to the crowd. And gets hit with a springboard cutter. Ricky with a dragon screw leg whip on Spike. Now he's going for that signature elbow again. This time he nails him right in the face with it. He went for something else. Spike reversed it and tripped him. Now he's going to kick him in the chest. Spike's going for a choke slam. And a pin. Ricky kicks out at 2. It looks like Spike's going to go for a running power slam. Nope. He drags him into the middle of the ring. Nails him with a tombstone pile driver that busts him wide open. Going for the pin. And Ricky kicks out at 2. Now he's going to call for what could be probably another choke slam. Oh, he decided to go to the top rope. Double accidental smash to the back of the neck. Went for a springboard elbow drop, but Ricky was managed to roll all the way. Now Ricky's going for another running power slam. He's going to turn him over. Spike reverses. Ricky smartly rolls out of the ring. Then he rolls back in the ring. Hits Spike with an elbow drop and a running shoulder tackle. Spike trips him. Spike's going for his own. Looks like he's going to go for a power slam this time. He nails it. Spike with his own combination, followed by a double arm choke slam. Ricky kicks him out of his way, slams his arm into the mat. Went to go for something else. Spike reversed with a headbutt. Throws him off the apron. And then nails him with a wicked clothesline. He's going for a pin. And Spike has done it. He has evened his odds with Ricky Davison with the victory.
Here is your winner, the Nightmare, Spike the Undead. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Alliance International Championship.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's like Slade is going to try to back up the talk. He's been talking in the locker rooms. He said he's going to be the one that takes the title from HWA's Colt King. So we're going to see here tonight if he's able to pull that off and bring the international title back to ACW. All right, here comes the champion. It looks like he's going to make Slade wait. I mean, he is a champion after all, so. He's just going to let Slade just fume until he decides to come out here. All right, any day now, Cocaine. You can come on out here. Oh. Must have spent some of that money he has for a special entrance here tonight. Looks like he's sporting the new and improved International Championship. Slowly making his way to the ring. Finally, going to get this match started after the introductions.
The challenger from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 230 pounds, the unpredictable Slater. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Alliance International Champion, the Boss
Here we go. About to get this started. Colt King off right over the bat with a hammer and sickle clothesline. Now a collarbone neck tie up. Colt King's going to push Slade into the corner. Then nail him with a cheap shot. And then throws him back in the corner, nails him with a clothesline. And then a snap there. And then he'll stomp on his ankle. You go back into the collarbone, neck tie up. And going something from behind. Slade rolls him over and puts him in a sleeper. You got to expect Colt King's going to try any type of dirty tactic in this match just to keep his belt. Colt King going for a power bomb, but Slade quickly reverses. And then Colt King grabs him back into another collarbone tie-up into the corner. Oh, his little cheap shot got reversed into a striking combination from Slade. Slade with a top rope springboard moonsault. Now he'll try to smash his hand. You know, soccer ball kick him dead in the back. Off the ropes. And then he's going to kick him in the side of the head. Now Slade's going to play to the crowd for a bit. And follow Colt King to the outside and nails him with a tilt-a-whirl DDT onto the concrete floor. Colt King quickly reverses the Irish whip back in the ring. Slade meets him with a clothesline. Well, what I expect. Colt King then hired somebody to interfere in the match. Looks like he done hired one of our cameramen from the back to come play paparazzi. Must have paid him for it. Kick to the gut and a slap to the face. And then the cash out, which busts Slade wide open, right over his eye. Looks like Colt King's going to put a little bit more work in than that. His dirty tactics almost helped him retain the title. Slade wasn't having that. Slade with another springboard moonsault. Colt King is trying to get back in the corner. Slade picks him up, sets him on the top rope. He's going to drape him down. You just kick him right in the chest. And then knee him in the gut while he's hanging upside down. He's going for another striking combination. Ends in with a kick to the side of the head. And for another punch. Colt King reversed. Now they're just going to freaking punch each other back and forth. Oh, Slade asked for it, and he just backhanded the shit out of him. Like, he needs to watch what he asks us for. Slade's going for something. Colt King reverses with an elbow to the side of the face. And another cash out. And Cole King retains the international championship. Oh, Slade wasn't the one to do it.
Here is your winner, and still Alliance International.
Oh, here he goes with this entrance again. You'll tell Slade he can't see him.
King.
Celebrate with the championship. He's going to try to celebrate with the championship like he did last month when he won it. Nope, the referee said, nah, you don't work here, you can't celebrate. Oh, security's going to escort him back out of the building.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Alliance Women's United States Championship.
Looks like Olivia Bates is about to finally get her one-on-one match against Alexia Blade for the Women's United States Championship. If you remember back, her debut was against Alexia Blade, where she picked up a shocking win over the Women's United States Champion. She then lost a number one contenders match a week after that. But due to backstage disputes, she finally earned and got her one-on-one shot for the Women's United States title. It's time to see if she can beat one of the most dominant champions here in ACW.
Introducing the challenger from Long Beach, California, Olivia Bates. And her opponent from Bad Street in Atlanta, Georgia, the Alliance Women's United States Champion, Alexia Blade.
All right, about to get this match started. Ring the bell, ref. Olivia Bates starts off with a pop-up drop kick. Alexia reverses the move she was going for. Getting up. Now a collarbone neck tie up. Olivia pushes Alexia down. Nails her with a rope run drop kick. Picks her up on her shoulders. And drops her neck first across the rope. Alexia Blade with a cartwheel Alabama slam. A couple of reverses going back and forth. Both of them going to roll outside the ring. Olivia with another type of drop kick, this time a single leg drop kick, followed by a flatliner. Hit her with a quick knee to the side of the head. And then a knee drop to the face. Now she's going to turn her over. Going to dump her face right into the concrete floor. You know that's got to hurt. Rosa to a 6 count. They might want to get back in the ring. Olivia gets back in the ring. Alexia's right behind her and then gets hit with a kick to the side of the face. Olivia's going for a quick pin. Alexia clicks out. Olivia with a knee drop to Alexia's face. Went for something and got reversed. Another collarbone neck tie up. She's going to push Olivia against the ropes. Alexia nailed a cheap shot, which throws Olivia into the ropes. Olivia reverses and throws Alexia over the ropes and then hits her with a hot shot, sending her down to the concrete floor. He's going to stretch that leg out some. And then nails her with a BFT onto the concrete floor. And then throws her into the steel steps. Alexia now reverses the Irish whip. Olivia falls down before reaching the barricade. Olivia then slams Alexia's face off the side of the mat. Olivia's going up to the top rope. Waiting for a drop kick, but falls back first onto the concrete floor. Alexia trying to throw Olivia back in the ring, but she stopped before she went in. So Alexia just rolled into the ring. Olivia's playing to the crowd on the outside, trying to get Alexia to chase her. Oh, what a right hook. Straight across Alexia's chin. And then a jumping headbutt to the gut. And then Alexia nails Olivia with a spear on the outside to the concrete floor. Alexia goes in to break up the count and goes back outside to get Olivia, but Olivia was waiting on her. Olivia throws Alexia to the ground. And then slams her head back right into the concrete floor. Alexia rolls in the ring. Olivia throws her into the corner. She went for a spinning kick. Alexia reverses, grabs her from behind. Nails her with a modified back suplex. And then kicks her dead in the face. with a BGK. And she retains the Women's United States Championship.
Here is your winner, and still
Today was day 100 and
champion, Alexia Blade.
I want to say 134 of her reign, and she will continue that reign. All right, this is the three-way Metal Mayhem match for the ACW World Tag Team Championships. POH versus the Infected versus Rock and Roll.
The following is a triple threat tag team match and is for the Alliance World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challenger at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Ray Van O, and the jester, Charles Allen Whiskers.
Here comes the Infected. They returned last month after the Purge pay-per-view. They attacked the tag team champions in the parking lot as they was leaving, which thus made this match a three-way. Here comes the ACW World Tag Team Champions.
And at a combined weight of 510 pounds, the Alliance World Tag Team Champions, Henry and Johnny Tempest, the Rockers.
All right, there's going to be a lot of carnage going on here, so I'm going to try my best to keep up. All right, I'm going to start out with the Virus military press power slamming Journey. Play Raven Crow is doing some ground and pound on Hendricks. And the Virus is dropped Charlie Whiskers. Hendricks going for a roll up on Raven. Kane breaks it up. Charlie Whiskers with a springboard clothesline to Journey. Kane went for something, but it got broke up. Journey with a bell clap to Charlie Whiskers. Virus went for a power bomb. Raven reversed it. Kane just tossed Hendricks across the ring. Headbutted Journey in the back of the head. Kane has a vice grip on Raven's head. The Virus put Journey down, going for a lifting military press slam. Raven tossed Virus into the ropes, but Virus reversed and just tossed him. Journey with a trap squeeze. Got Charlie Whiskers and Hendricks fighting on the outside. Hendricks came back in. He get met by Virus with looks like a lifting, stalling suplex. Charlie going for a roll up on Kane, but gets broken up. Oh, looks like the referee got knocked out somehow. Anyway, Virus with a snap power slam off the ropes. Kane with a throwing back suplex to Raven. Kane's hit Charlie Whiskers with a reverse choke slam. Journey got a 2 count on Raven. Nobody was paying attention. Looks like Virus is going for his toxic power bomb. If Hendricks reverses the punches to the head. Raven Crow with his tombstone lung blower on Kane, but Journey quickly breaks up the pin. Charlie Whiskers just nailed Hendricks in the head with a shovel, and then Journey in the back with the same shovel. Virus is coming in with a steel chair. Busts Charlie Whiskers right across the face with the steel chair. Virus is going for the pin. Hendricks rakes it up. Virus with a springboard elbow to the back of Journey, but Journey didn't fall. Hendricks went for a second rope crossbody, but missed. Kane with the vice grip on Journey, crossing him down to the steel chair. Kane with a gut buster on Charlie Whiskers. I was like Charlie Whiskers and Kane are both going for a lifting move. Charlie Whiskers with a pedigree. Now he's going for a pin on Virus. Kane breaks up the pin. Raven Crow introduces a trash can. And then Kane just power slams Charlie down to the mat. Journey's going for a pin on Raven. That was a 1 count. Charlie was there to save his partner. Virus is going for another power bomb. He gets reversed again. Hendricks with the rock drop. But pin got broke up before he even started. Raven just slaps Journey in the face and nails him with a springboard headbutt that busts him wide open. Hendricks has King in the corner, trying to do a 10 punch. Charlie Whisker just nailed the Virus in the face with a trash can, and then just nailed Journey in the back of the head with the same trash can lid. Kane shook off the striking attack of Charlie Whisker and just slammed Charlie down to the mat. Raven just hit Journey with a clothesline, sending Journey out of the ring. Kane now went for another tossing back suplex. Hendricks breaks it up, and the referee gets taken out again. Journey just power bombed and then slammed Virus into the ring apron. Kane just super kicked Raven Crow, and then Charlie Whiskers with his double foot uppercut on Kane. Elbows Journey in the face. Punching combination on Journey. Hendricks with a steel chair to Virus's face. Raven Crow with a springboard elbow shot to Hendricks, which busts him wide open. Charlie Whiskers is going to hang Kane up on the top rope. Hendricks with a reverse DDT on Raven Crow. Charlie's going for a pin. Journey breaks it up. Hendricks throws Virus into the ring post. Charlie with a moonsault on Kane's back. Kane rolls out of the ring. Journey with a stage dive, elbow drop onto Raven Crow, and then spears Charlie Whiskers. He's going for a pin on Charlie Whiskers. Charlie kicks out at 2. Kane comes in and kicks Journey in the face, knocks him into the corner. Now he's going to strangle Journey in the corner. Charlie Whiskers, Hendricks off guard with a roll-up. Kane breaks it up. Raven with a reverse elbow to Kane. Charlie Whiskers is going for a GTS. And then a double foot uppercut to Kane. Journey takes down Raven Crow. Virus then breaks up Charlie Whiskers' pin. Journey with a rotating power slam. Hendricks nails a famouser. King and Charlie's getting back up. Journey got laid against the rope by Raven Crow, and he gets clotheslined over the top rope by Raven. Raven might be going for something, but he got stopped. Journey with some kicks and an elbow to Charlie Whiskers to take Charlie out. Charlie rolls up to the outside. King drops Journey on the top rope and then steps on his gut. Tries to kick him in the face, but gets reversed. Hendricks and Raven are fighting on the outside. Hendricks busts open Raven Crow on the outside by slamming him into the concrete floor. Virus with some buckle hits and then a belly-to-belly suplex out of the corner. Virus is going to throw Charlie back into the corner, hits him with a running shoulder tackle. And a belly-to-belly toss. Journey comes back in to stop Virus's momentum, then Virus hits him with a belly-to-belly suplex. Hendricks is on the top rope, trying to go for something. Went for another crossbody, but missed again. Virus is going to drag Journey to the rope. Do an Irish whip. Virus with a snap power slam. Hendricks with a scoop slam in the corner, but got reversed. Journey kicked out at 2 out of Virus's move. Virus reversed Charlie Whiskers' move and nailed a chop block. Now he'll kick him in the back of the same leg. Gonna pick him back up. Looks like he's gonna go for that toxic bomb one more time. Nope. He reversed it into a cutter. No one's paying attention. Raven Crow knocks out the referee after the 3 count. And the Infected has won the ACW World Tag Team Championships.
World Tag Team Champions. the villain of...
So it looks like they set out what they was wanting to do by attacking the champions in the tag in the parking lot to get themselves thrown into this match just so they can pick up the belts. All right, this next match I think is Just In Case versus G-Money. G-Money's been talking a lot of trash backstage, how he's going to be the one that beats Just In Case this year. Let's just see if G-Money can live up to his word or if he would just fall like the rest of them guys. All right, here he comes, folks. The big old trash talker of ACW. Talks trash. Let's see if we can back it up.
From Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 260 pounds,
They're jumping around like he's a spring chicken. The man's damn near 43 years old. He's going to pop his knees out of place. All right, here we go. Oh, don't be scared now, G-Money. Oh, Justice going to try to take it easy on him and try to roll him up. Oh, G-Money hit him, got a jawbreaker off, but then try to grab him. Got pushed off and got knocked down with a shoulder tackle. G-Money with a clothesline that just does nothing. Tries to go for another grapple. Does nothing. Clothesline does nothing. Just In Case throws G-Money into the corner. Now he's just going to roll his big ass forearm across G-Money's throat. And then drops him with a back suplex. He's going to stomp on his elbow. G-Money went for another clothesline that Justin just brushes off again. G-Money with a suplex followed by a Dominator. Now he's going to do some ground and pound. G-Money going to try to cover up, but it's not working. A right hook right to the side of G-Money's head. Picks him up. Looks like he's going to go for a crucifix toss. Now he's just going to wake him up just to inflict more damage. They'll throw him into the ropes. Big boot right to the side of the face. Oh, well, G-Money got out of that. That would have been some nasty forearms. G-Money, you just got to stop trying to grapple. I mean, your strikes ain't working either, but you got to stop grappling, buddy. Ain't gonna work. Oh, G-Money reverses his drag to the corner. Snake eyes busts G-Money wide open right between the eyes. G-Money finally takes Justin down with that Superman punch. Well, he went to go to the corner to try to capitalize on something. But he had to turn his attention back to Justin. He went for something, got reversed, and he reversed back with a kick. Picked him up, scoop slam. G-Money goes for a cover. Kick out at 1. Justin reverses his ground move with a dragon screw. Justin went to pick him up. G-Money reversed. Justin reversed his grapple move. Throws him into the referee. G-Money reverses his Irish whip, throws him over the top rope. Justin hits him with a forearm. G-Money with some knife edge chops. Then he gets his kick reversed. Justin throws G-Money back into the corner. Hits him with a Superman punch. He went for a clothesline. He dodges. Justin Case with a spear. The cover. And Justin Case with the win. It's like G-Money's pissed off. Shouldn't have talked all that shit. Talked all that shit just to get squashed. Alright, gotta switch over to the next set of matches.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Alliance Hardcore Championship.
This is the Hardcore Championship. Now this is the hardest title to retain
Introducing the challenger from Grand Rapids, Michigan,
here at ACW.
at 235 pounds, Black Diamond Cody King.
This is Cody King's second attempt at trying to win this Hardcore Championship in one of these 6-way matches.
And from Sin City, weighing in at 260 pounds, Johnny the Rebel.
The only former Hardcore champion in this match, who lost his championship 2 months ago at the Maximum Overdrive pay-per-view. Damn, I forgot who he lost to. This title changes hands so many times. Well, you don't just know he's just here to try to regain his championship that he lost 2 months ago.
And from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Rebel C.J. Blade.
He's the second Rebel in this match. But this is C.J. Blade's first attempt at trying to capture the Hardcore Championship. He is a former two-time tag team champion with his uncle Lance Blade, which Lance Blade is out of action right now due to an undisclosed injury. So he's going to try to go on his own until he comes back. Here comes the champion, Ryan Lane. Good attempt to be the first person to retain the Hardcore Championship.
And from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Alliance Hardcore Champion, Ryan Lane. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, Simon Prince.
This is Simon Prince's first attempt at the Hardcore Championship. He got into this match by pinning the Hardcore Champion Ryan Lane in a three-way 2 weeks ago. So let's see if he can capitalize on that and win this Hardcore Championship in his first attempt. This is Zach Sinister's first attempt at the Hardcore Championship. He's also the cousin of Simon Prince. So he might have to fight his cousin if he wants this championship. Zach Sinister has yet to win singles gold here in ACW. He's a former two-time World Tag Team Champion with Squall. It's time to see if he can capture his first singles title. He's the only member of Bullet Club who hasn't won a singles championship. So let's see how he fares in this match. Alright. Try to keep up with this match. Cody King with a knee to CJ Blade's face. Zach takes down Ryan Lane. Misses with a springboard move. Simon Prince nails something. The cameraman moved away from it. Johnny Rebel is going for a stalling suplex on his tag team partner. And then he nailed a spinning clothesline on Ryan Lane and doesn't even get a 1 count. A lot of lockups and fists flying. CJ Blade and Johnny Rebel both got thrown out of the ring. Zach Sinister with a single leg drop kick to his cousin Simon, which are both of them are members of Bullet Club. And Simon Prince just busted his cousin Zach Sinister wide the fuck open. It's like Zach Sinister's going for a straight jacket German suplex. He did the running kick to Simon and fall. Simon busted open the champion Ryan Lane with a drop kick to the face. CJ Blade takes down Johnny Rebel on the outside. Simon Prince went outside and got a barbed wire bat. He just swatted CJ Blade right across the stomach with it. CJ Blade with the blackout combo. Zach Center with some ground and pound on Cody King in the ring. CJ Blade with a neck breaker on Ryan Lane on the outside. Zach Sinister nailed something on Cody King that busted him open. He went for a pin, but Simon broke it up. Simon Prince with the spinning STO. Zach Sinister quickly rolls out of the ring. But in this match, it doesn't matter. Every hardcore title match is some type of no disqualification or falls count anywhere match. In this case, it's falls count anywhere. CJ Blade with a knee to the side of Ryan Lane's face. Cody King takes down Simon, going for a pin. Johnny made it to break up the pin. Cody King just bitch slapped his own tag team partner. CJ Blade got his pin broken up by Simon. Now Simon's going for a roll up of his own. Simon quickly rolls out. Zach Center was throwing for a pin and got broken up. Simon Prince with a foot to the side of CJ Blade's face. Looks like Ryan Lane's just trying to hurry up and retain the championship, but he keeps getting broken up. Looks like CJ Blade is going for the switchblade on Zach Sinister on the concrete floor. Johnny Rebel just busted a fucking light tube over Simon Prince's gut. CJ Blade with a 2 count on Zach Sinister. CJ Blade nailed a German suplex on Ryan Lane. Cody King now has the barbed wire bat. Went to hit Ryan Lane with it, but missed. Johnny Rebel was just in there taunting. Ryan Lane almost retained, but Simon kicked out. Johnny Rebel's going for looks like a crucifix bomb. Right onto the concrete floor. Simon Prince with a cloverleaf stretch on CJ Blade. Cody King with a vertebreaker on Zach Sinister. The referee's trying to get in position. Simon breaks up the pin. CJ Blade with the, looks like a butterfly suplex combination. He nailed 3 of them in a row. Well, it looks like Cody King just got busted open by Zach Sinister. CJ Blade didn't make it. Zach Sinister pins Cody King to become the new hardcore champion. Now it looks like Bullet Club has now held every championship here in ACW.
And is for the Alliance Women's Television Championship.
Yeah, sorry, Cody. CJ Blade didn't make it there in time to break up that pin. All right. Rand is going to try to do what no one has been able to do, and that's beat Jade for the Women's Television Championship. Today marks Jade's 246th day as the Women's Television Champion here in ACW. There comes the longest reigning Women's Television Champion and the longest reigning champion in ACW history, coming out with the new and improved Women's Television Championship.
Introducing the challenger from New York, Ray Inn. And her opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, the Alliance Women's Television Champion, Jade.
All right, it's time to see if Rhea Ann can do the impossible. Right off the bat, Jade hits a running forearm straight to Rhea's face. Went for a step up senton on her back, but she reversed. Rhea with a Hurricane Rana. Jade clotheslines Rhea into the corner. Just show her shin right across her throat. Rhea reverses Jade's Irish whip. And then Jade reverses Rhea's corner move. And we got a collarbone neck tie up. Jade's going to force Rhea into the corner. Jade misses the cheap shot. Rhea with a modified German suplex. Now another collarbone neck tie up. Jade's going to knock Rhea into the corner. She's going to try to pull her arm out of socket. Waiting for another grapple move in the corner, but Rhea reversed. Rhea's on an Irish whipper against the rope, then drop kicks her right in her knee. Then Jade reverses the ground attack. Another collarbone neck tie up. Rhea with an arm wringer. So try to dislocate her shoulder. Jade then reverses. Gonna try to stretch out her elbow. He's just gonna trip her and slam her in the mat. Go for a pin. Rhea kicks out at 1. Jade kicks her in the gut, knocks her into the corner, turns her around, elbows her in the back. He'll kick her in the back again and then hits her with a modified final cut. Jade's going to the top rope. Rhea quickly throws her off. Tries to pick her back up, but Jade reverses into a dragon screw. Jade gets her gut kick reverse. Rhea's going to go for a single leg Boston Crab. But lets her go for some reason. Decides to pick her up. And nails her with a full Nelson slam. Going to go for the pin. Jade kicks out at 2. Rhea went for her heat seeker, got reversed, and Jade nails a knee shot straight to the face. Rhea kicks out at 2. Looks like Jade's going to go for a Fujiwara armbar. Oh, well, that's rare. Jade has just made Rhea tap out. That's her first submission win to retain the Women's Television Championship. I mean, it's got to be a reason why she's been the champion as long as she has been. Cole always coming up with new ways to attain the championship. All right, up next
The following contest
is ACW's first ever torture prison match.
From Los Angeles, California,
The rules are it's basically an Iron Man match inside of a Hell in a Cell. That's basically what it is. Squall made this challenge to Leo after the Purge pay-per-view last month. After Leo complained about not getting his rematch for the ACW Championship. So Squall threw out the challenge, and Leo surprisingly accepted, because Leo doesn't like to get his face hurt.
And his opponent from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Superstar!
Announcer, his name is Squall, not the Superstar. Got to get on here. Squall has been on a dominant run. He's only gotten 2 losses since we started back up in April. My bad. He lost a triple threat match where he wasn't pinned. And he's only been pinned once in 2 months. The only person to pin him was Slade. And now Leo's going to try to become the second person to beat him, but I don't know. And getting a pin over him in this match isn't going to get him the win. He just has to get the most pins. I really don't see Squall getting pinned more than once. But who knows? It's the Squall's wheelhouse, the Squall's match. So we just have to see what happens. Match starts and Leo takes Squall down first. Then Leo hangs Squall up on the rope. Squall with a big boot to Leo's chest. Misses the coffin drop. Leo with a kick to his side, and then he missed a springboard move. Squall misses his clothesline to the back of Leo's head. Leo went for a suplex. Squall reverses. Now he's going to try to drag Leo to the corner, but Leo reverses. Leo throws Squall off the rope. Tries to go for something. Squall gives him the bell clap and a knife edge chop. Leo reverses Squall's move. Kicks him, knocks him against the rope, and kicks him in the leg. Squall reverses. Leo reverses back and nails a leg whip. Gets a 2 count off the leg whip. Kicks Squall in the chest. Squall reverses the second kick. He went to go throw Leo out of the ring, it looks like, but then Leo reversed. Now reverses rope attack. Now Leo with a striking attack of his own. Squall reverses Leo again. This is some back and forth action between these two. Squall just took down Leo with a drop kick to the side. And then some type of suplex toss. Went for a coffin drop, but Leo quickly rolled out of the ring. Now Leo's going to throw Squall outside to this floor in between the ring and the cell. Squall quickly gets back in the ring. Hit the knife edge chop. Looks like Squall was trying to go for a power bomb, but got reversed. Squall with a dragon screw. Leo with a kick to the side of Squall's head. Now he's going to stomp stomp Squall on the back of his shoulder. Squall with a forearm. Leo with an elbow. Like Leo was trying to throw some powder in Squall's face, but Squall slapped it out of his hand. Now it looks like Leo's going for some elbow shots to the back, followed by a backbreaker. And looked like he tried to drop kick him in the side of the head, but Squall rolled out of the way. Squall with a running forearm shot to the face of Leo, then a following headbutt to his face. Leo's going to roll out to the outside. Squall's going to follow. Looked like he threw him face first to the steps, even though you didn't hear it. Leo with a reverse jawbreaker. Leo with a super kick. And Leo's going to throw Squall into the cell wall. Squall with an elbow to Leo's face. Leo's going to walk away before he tries to grab him. They both go back in the ring. Squall reverses Leo again. Squall tries to go for another power bomb, but he gets reversed. Leo's going for another pin. Squall kicks out at one. Then hits a knee to the side of Squall's face as he was getting up to bust him open, and he nails a standing shooting star press, but misses the springboard moonsault. Squall overshoots the springboard drop kick. Leo with the elbow strike to the top of Squall's head. He's going to stomp him in the hamstring and then stomp him on the ankle. Squall's going to roll to the ropes. Leo's going to drop kick him to the bottom rope and then drop kick him in the face. Squall knees Leo in the gut. Like Leo's going for a Styles Clash. Nails it. Tries to go for a pin. Squall kicks out at 2. Leo throws Squall back out to the concrete floor in between the ring and the cage. Looks like Leo's just going to wait till he gets up. But then decides to follow him out of there. Looks like Squall's going to go for some type of weapon. He goes for a light tube and throws it in the ring. Got less than 9 minutes and no falls has happened yet. We need a winner here. A draw will solve nothing. I need to get back in the ring. Squall busts Leo open with a jawbreaker to his forehead. Squall then slams Leo into the side of the cell wall. Leo rolls in the ring. Squall follows. Leo went to go for something, but Squall reverses. Squall off the top rope with a cutter. And now a power lift, power slam. Now Squall's going to pick up the light tube. Went to use it, but Leo rolled out of the way and right into a spear from Squall. Leo kicks out at 2. Went for another spear, but got reversed. Leo reversed it into a DDT. Looks like Leo's going to try to hit Squall with his own GS5, with Squall reversing into a cutter. And then nails him with another headbutt to the face. Like Squall is going for his crucifix bomb. He's going for a cover. And Squall gets the first fall in this match. Squall is now winning 1-0. He reverses the springboard shoulder tackle. Leo with another strike attack, followed by the leg whip. Squall rolls to the outside. Serves Leo in the air and nails him with an uppercut. Like Squall's going for a spinning neck breaker of some sorts. They only get the 2 count. So trying to channel his inner Oos, looks like, but took too long on the taunt. Now Squall is going to kick Leo's head right into the mat, but misses the coffin drop. Leo with an enziguri. Squall's trying to get up. Leo tried to go for a springboard cutter, but misses. Leo with a reversal into a DDT on Squall. Looks like he's going to try to attempt the GS5 again. He's going to go for a pin. Leo Maverick has pinned Squall off of his own finishing move, tying this match at 1 apiece with under 5 minutes left. Squall's going for, looks like he's going to military press slam him into the cell, and he bounced off the cell and off the side of the ring at the same time. Squall quickly throws him back outside the ring. With less than 4.5 minutes left, someone needs to get another fall. Leo with an uppercut. Just turns him around, hits him with a punch in the face. Squall punches Leo in the face. Leo punches Squall in the face. Leo just slams Squall's back right into the side of the ring. Hits him with a punch. Squall elbows him in the knee. Leo hits Squall with a jawbreaker, followed by an uppercut. And another punch. Squall with another jawbreaker. Leo with a jawbreaker. Leo with another uppercut. And then Leo's just going to slam Squall down to the concrete floor. And Squall hits Leo with a jawbreaker while trying to get up. Now back and forth punches. Squall then nails an uppercut. And then slams Leo's face right into the ring post. Leo reverses with a back elbow. Squall with a knee shot to Leo's gut. Hits Leo with another jawbreaker. Leo with a knee shot to the gut, followed by an uppercut. Squall slams Leo into the cell wall. Oh, and Leo slams Squall against the cell wall, which breaks it. Now they're on the outside with less than 2.5 minutes left in the match. They need to get back into the ring or it's going to end in a draw. The Squall was going up top. Squall dropped back down. Now Leo's going up top. Now Squall's going back up top and Leo dropped back down. Squall's coming back down. Now they're finally stopped playing run up the cell, and with under 2 minutes left in this match, they're still tied at 1 fall apiece. Someone needs to get another fall or it's going to end in a draw. Leo's going for a Styles Clash outside on the concrete floor. Less than a minute and a half left. And Leo hits him with a knee right in the face. We have a minute left in this match, and they're still outside fighting. Leo with his signature neck breaker move again. Now he's going to do a headlock on Squall on the outside. They're both just like bleeding all over each other. 40 seconds and counting left. They need to get back in the ring. Squall's going to sling Leo to the ground, and he's going to make his way up to the top of the cell. Looks like we're going to wind up in a draw. 15 seconds. 14, 13. Less than 10 seconds. Leo makes it to the top of the cell and nails his spinning neck breaker as time runs out, and it ends in a draw. Well, that feud will have to wait as we go into the Women's World Championship match. Crystal Crane is a 2-time Women's World Champion, trying to win her 3rd. If she wins her 3rd, she'll be the only second woman here to have won the ACW Women's World title 3 times. With the first one being Alexia Blade. Here comes the champion, Lewis Prince, sporting the new and improved Women's World Championship. Lewis Prince won the title last month by beating Selena Kyle Whiskers. But 2 weeks after that, she lost a non-title match to Crystal Rain And that's how Crystal Rain got this title opportunity.
Introducing the challenger from Wolverhampton, England, Crystal Rain. And her opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Alliance Women's World Champion, Lilith Prince.
Right out the gate, Crystal Rain with a leaping clothesline, followed by a face buster and a kick to the back of Lilith Prince. And then a stomp to Lilith's guts. Now Lilith with a couple punches before she gets reversed. And Crystal Rain with a coffin drop halfway across the ring. Lilith Prince kicks out at 2. Kicks Lilith Prince in the back of her arm. Lilith Prince kicks Crystal in her leg, then gets up and nails a striking combination, ending with some stomps on her back. And then stomps her in the back again. Then a spinning big boot straight to the chest. Crystal Rain with a dragon screw. Lilith Prince takes down Crystal Rain with some punches. Crystal Rain reverses. Hits her with a knife edge chop. Went for a springboard move but got caught. Now we got a collarbone neck tie up. Then he nails Crystal Rain with a X Factor, followed by a spinning knee strike. And Crystal Rain off the ropes with a single knee face buster. He's calling for her to get up. She nails her with the raindrop. Both kicks out at 2. And kicks her in the back. Hits her with a bottom rope moonsault. Now she's going up to the second rope. She's going to wake her up. Nails her with a cross body. Lifts her up. Misses the snapmare. Now Lilith's going to throw Crystal off the ropes. Nails her with a pop-up powerbomb. He's going to go for some kicks to the chest and gut area. She's going to go jump to the outside, then jump back in. I don't know what that was about. Thought she might have been going for some type of springboard move. But anyway, Crystal Rain reverses with some elbows to the gut. And a couple knife edge chops and an elbow to the face. Kick to the gut and some more knife edge chops. Flips her over and then drop kicks her on the side of the head. She went to drag her, but Lilith reversed. And then nails her with a clothesline. Lilith's going for a pin. Crystal instantly kicks out before the one. Lilith with an Irish whip. Now she's going to nail a standing famouser. Going for another pin. Crystal kicks out at one. Lilith off the rope with a rocket kick to the side of Crystal's face. Now 2 punches and a psycho trap. Now she's going to try to drag her to the middle of the ring, possibly for a pin attempt. Guess not. Crystal reverses with a head, a jawbreaker. Now Lilith nails her with the crowning glory. Crystal Rain kicks out at 2. Lilith with a spinning elbow shot to Crystal's face. And then a knee shot to Crystal's face. Crystal's going to roll to the corner. Lilith try to grab her, but Crystal reversed. Crystal with the double knee face buster, going for the pin. Lilith kicks out at 2. Crystal Rain looks like she's going to go for some, what she calls black noise. And Crystal Rain has just become the second female in ACW history to win the ACW Women's World Title 3 times.
Alliance Women's World Champion, Crystal Rain. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Alliance World Championship.
Tangly Wang is going to try to do the same thing that Crystal Rain just did in the women's division. He's going to try to become the second person to have won the ACW World Championship for a 3rd time. Only person ACW World title more than twice is Chris Blade, and he's held it 4 times. So Tangly Wang is going to try to become the second person to hold it more than twice, with 3 times. But Bobby Wayne might have something to say about that. Bobby Wayne doesn't think he's going to lose that title anytime soon. Here comes the champion, Bobby Wayne, who dethroned Leo Maverick last month at the Purge. And he looks to have a successful title defense here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, Lee Wayne. And his opponent from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 238 pounds, the Alliance World Champion, Bobby Wayne.
That's what it's all about, folks. Right there. NCW World Championship. And we're off. Kangley tries to start the match off with a kick. Bobby reverses. Nails a kick of his own off the rope. He's going to bring Kangley's arm down and he's going to stomp in the back of the shoulder. Nails a clothesline. The fans chanting, "Break his fingers." Bobby went for a buckshot lariat but missed. Kangley Wayne with a kick to the gut, followed by a clothesline. Bobby rolls out of the ring, then rolls back in. I guess trying to play mind games with Kangley Wayne. Bobby throws Kangley back down into the mat. Then they get back up in another tie-up. Kangley with an arm wrench. Bobby reverses into an arm wrench of his own. Bobby does an arm wrench and then he tried to yank on it, try to dislocate it. And Kangley reverses it and throws him shoulder first into the mat. And then nails him with a knee to the gut. And another tie-up. He'll push Bobby into the ropes. Kangley with a cheap shot kick to the side. Bobby then nails a strike combination, followed by a spinning TKO. Kangley reverses Bobby's Irish whip. Went for something but missed. Bobby will throw Kangley off the rope and nail him with a Kinshasa. And then a knee to the face. And then he'll kick him in his knee to knock him down. Kangley will quickly roll out to the ring. I meant to the floor. Bobby with a shoulder breaker on Kangley, going for the cover. Kangley kicks out at 1. Bobby with a kick to Kangley on the side of his head. Kangley reverses the Irish whip. Bobby dodges the roundhouse to the side and gets a knee to his face. Now Bobby Wayne with a cloverleaf stretch. Go kick him in the back of the head. Go to pick him up. And slams him face first into the mat. And gets a 2 count off that pin attempt. Bobby Wayne with a spear. And Kangley kicked out at 2 again. Bobby with a jumping elbow drop. Now Bobby's going to go for some kicks to the torso of Kangley Wayne while he's down. He'll turn him over. Went to go for a spin kick to the back of his head on the ground. Kangley reversed. Now the springboard Hurricane Rana. Stomps him on the arm. And kicks him in the chest. He's going to let Bobby Wayne crawl to the corner. And Kangley with a knee right into Bobby's face, right in the corner. Bobby with some elbow shots to Kangley's gut. So he'll throw Kangley off the rope. Kangley reverses with an elbow shot. And Bobby nails a slingshot. Now he's going to wake Kangley up, go for a springboard move. He nails the buckshot lariat. And he's going to go to the corner, wait for Kangley to get up in the corner. Nails him with a reverse clothesline in the corner. Then nails him with another spin out knee to the face. It looks like he's going to nail a super kick while he was on his knees. And Bobby Wayne has retained the ACW World Championship against Kangley Wayne.
And still, Alliance World Champion, Bobby Wayne.
As he celebrates, that will end the conclusion of High Voltage. Thank you all for watching.